Good morning. Welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Yes. Almost forgot about that one.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Okay, yeah. Gigi's here says, good morning, Weathers. I see the forecast. We have snow as well. Yeah, so the title of today's live is Woke Up to Snow. And I did not expect that. I didn't really know what the temperature was going to be or what the weather was going to be. I just did not expect snow. And as much snow as we have, and like the snowflakes are just so big, and like it's beautiful. I was like, whoa. This is a winter wonderland out here. Like, I was not expecting it.
You really weren't.
Tanya's here. Says, good morning. I am jumping on here to say, what's up, you guys, before something pulls me away and miss my whack fam. We miss you too. We want you to come back. Jen's here. Says, hey, family, it is snowing here. Got myself to the gym before I could think about it too much. I was leaving just as Autumn and Richard got there. Yeah, we were pulling the parking lot. We're like, oh, bye, Jen. And then, did you see my mom? Because she was there, but we saw you walking to your car. We overslept today, so we were definitely supposed to have been in the gym earlier, but that's my bad. So
it's okay.
Hopnit's here. Says, good morning, snowy weathers and weathers chasers. We got a light dusting. Right now it's foggy. No, it is actively precipitating right now. So it's really beautiful. Joyce is here. Says, good morning, my amazing whack fam and fantabulous fine weather.
Hey,
hi, Joyce. How you doing? Yeah. Oh, Joyce said no snow here. Going to be in the 80s today. Finally, Florida weather, what we'd expect. Right? Brianna's here. Says, happy Sunday, whack fam. It's been too warm to snow. It's been oddly warm. Maybe we'll get into the 20s in February. I don't know. Hopefully we're heading out of the 20s then. Like, January is generally the coldest month, so let's end that. Let's nip that in the bud.
February.
Is it? Oh, I hope not. Shelly's here. Says, happy Sunday, whack fam. Hoofman said, I still love your intro music, Autumn, dancing in my chair. Yeah, it definitely gets me in the like, oh, okay, I gotta put my face on, because I'll be tired of coming back from the gym, but I feel good now. Trish is here. Says, good morning. Hi, Trish.
Hey, miss Trish.
You. Miss all the Clubhouse people. Is Clubhouse still a thing? Do y'all be doing Clubhouse? Because like I definitely just have not been on there.
Huh?
I haven't been on there.
Yeah. No.
Cynthia's here.
Watch you from a distance.
Says, good morning. We are under a blanket of snow in Indianapolis. I was totally surprised. Same. Yeah. We are getting blanketed right now. So yeah.
You're so cute. No.
Hoofnit said everyone with snow is going to think I'm crazy, but I am bummed out we don't have a winter wonderland. I mean, this type of snow I'm okay with, right? The roads are still a little slushier than I would like, but it's really covering the grass and it's making it look beautiful. Plus just the scene of the snow coming down, it's beautiful. So, I mean, I feel that if it has to snow, this is the kind of snow I'm okay with.
For me, I'm okay with all snow. I just don't like the after snow.
Yeah, like the brown duty snow.
Mud
slushy.
It come up as fast as it came down.
Yeah, that's so
pretty good snow.
Debbie's here. Says, morning all, happy Sunday. Sam Banner's here. Says,
hey,
hello, people.
Debbie and Sand in the house.
D is here. Says, morning, good weathers and all work. Bam, happy Sunday. No snow here. Y'all keep that south of the border. I mean, you could have it, but you could not. That's okay. So. Well, we're south of her border, okay. So yeah.
So they didn't get snow up north?
Nope, exactly. I know, right?
Lucky.
So we just got back from the gym. I walked on the treadmill. Normally I do the Smith machine on Sundays, but you guys, I injured my hip flexor clearly at the gym on Thursday. I was doing weights and machines and whatnot, and it didn't hurt. Like while I was doing it, like while I was lifting, I was like, oh yeah, I'm really nailing this. Yeah. And I wasn't even heavy with the weights, but I was really focusing on like mind muscle connection and full range of motion. So making sure, because y'all know that one leg machine you sit on, it's the hamstring machine, and you have to like curl your legs all the way back. Like
you're sitting on your belly, or you
like you're sitting, that one, but now they have the sitting up ones where you I love the ones where you had to lay flat and then lift your knees to you. I actually prefer those, but now they have it where you can sit up straight and you can just press down. Well, like the weight would be so heavy that I could like press a little bit and then I'd have to like release, but I'm like, let me lighten up the weight and just go all the way back. And I mean, clearly my hip flexors were like, what's happening? Because even when I was at the gym, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like any strain or stress all day. But in the middle of the night, I woke up and my left hip flexor was like, it was done. It was twisted into a knot. I could barely I couldn't even lift my leg to like, because it would engage. You don't realize how much you need your hip flexor for everything until it hurts, right? So I was going to do the Smith machine today. My legs started feeling a lot better, but I could still feel the soreness. So I'm like, let me just walk on this treadmill right quick until like it's fully stretched out. But at least I was moving, but it kind of threw a wrench in my plans.
Did it help today? Did you stretch it out more?
Yeah, I stretched it out at the gym. But I still need it. I can still feel it. I want it to go like all the way away.
Maybe if you do like a dance routine or something, you can get in there. Get in there.
I just need to do. I just need to stretch it out. No, I just need to
stretch. Dance routine.
I mean, I love that. Bye. I mean, I would love to do that, but I just don't. Yes, whatever you're doing, yes, all of it. Yes, absolutely. Yes, come on. Everybody.
I know the video.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I know the
my
video.
husband. I mean that was a
Justin
performance.
Who? You know what I mean? Justin Timberlake.
No, that wasn't a thing. Jen said I had to drive to Richmond, Kentucky today for our family holiday get together. Richmond's not too far. Oh, it's further than Lexington.
That's me alma mater.
Yeah, where Eastern is.
I know exactly. Richmond's
I'm sure the interstates will be great. Gosh, what holiday are y'all celebrating? I mean, is this Christmas? Like,
I think it's the national. Everybody has free time.
Yeah, I was like, woo, get together. This is tough. Yeah, that we're kind of smack dab in the middle of the other ones now. So
well, it's good because you don't.
Jen said, but I get to visit Buc-ee's. There's a Buc-ee's in Richmond, Kentucky.
What's a Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's is like
a Buca de Beppo.
No, it's a crazy awesome gas station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Florida.
And I think Richmond had a Buc-ee's.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, is there a Buc-ee's?
It must have just got built when I was
Or maybe is it like 20 or 30 minutes away from Richmond, but since you're already going to be out there anyway, you might as well go.
I mean, my time in Eastern Kentucky, I don't know. It's been
honest, Jen, I hope it's fun and drama-free. Preach. Yes.
It's been a long time since I've been there. Richmond, KY.
Karen said Richard needs to open his own gym with his fun dance exercise styles. Don't do that to him. No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. No. I told you. No. I'm working all hip flexors today.
Yes. No. Exactly. No.
What?
No. What was that?
That was my hip flex exercise.
Yeah.
You don't see what's going on below.
Exactly. Timber. Exactly. No. Yeah, because he's Facebook users here says I can't stay, but I want to say good morning. I went to Buc-ee's twice in the last 2 days, only an hour from me.
Yay!
That's amazing. Facebook user. Who are your Facebook
Is it in Richmond, Kentucky?
Yeah.
I haven't been in a while. They have expanded a lot of things.
I mean, Richmond, we generally don't go the way of Richmond. We go like, 71, 64. Oh, no, not 64. That's where Richmond is. 65, really. But we haven't been up there. We're going to go up there pretty soon to visit your brother, but that's Lexington. So.
Yeah, that's not Richmond.
Oh, hi, Lindy. So,
hey, Lindy.
Click the link and allow StreamYard to access your Facebook so that your picture will come up. But regardless.
Safe travels. Joyce.
Yeah. So Jen. Yes, absolutely.
Have fun at church, Joyce.
Jen's exactly always. Jen said we always have family Christmas this late with his family. Buc-ee's opened last year in Richmond. Are you serious? Yeah. Richmond of all places. I'm excited to go.
I mean, there's a lot of.
I'm weird. I love seeing new gas station stores open on trips. I mean,
the new cinema.
Buc-ee's is pretty dope. I would be interested to see how big. Are all Buc-ee's like the smallest, least cool Buc-ee's? Is that still really cool? Because there are definitely levels to Buc-ee's, and so I wonder what level this is.
Oh, you're so cute.
Yeah.
No, I've never been to a Buc-ee's, and they definitely wasn't there when I was in school.
Oh, okay. Well, you tried. That's all that matters. So
I don't remember a Buc-ee's in Richmond. Richmond last time I remember it had one hotel. And
off the
exit, strip, and it had a Winn-Dixie.
In the school.
It had a Winn-Dixie right there. But it had a bunch of fast food places and a liquor store.
Hookman said we love new gas station stores too. They have fun, unique stuff. I don't really, I don't look beyond the snacks. Like when we were in Utah, do you remember that gas station that we went back from after we got back from the salt mine? Was it on the way to or on the way back from? Either way, it had a huge jerky section. I mean, it was at a real trucker stop. They got these
like a Love's or a Pilot.
Wow. Teal said 120 gas pumps at the Crossville Buc-ee's. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. This thing is huge.
That's in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, that's yes.
120. I mean,
Joy said Buc-ee's is looking into land in Florida. We pray it's close by. I mean, you need it. Buc-ee's is like the size of a grocery store. You need to have some for real land. Oh, Jen said I plan on taking pictures and putting it on my blog. There you go.
Yep.
Let's
now
go.
we know exactly what you're talking about.
Jen, I was about to talk to you. Yes, I did finish Traders. I made it a point to finish Traders yesterday, even in betwixt all of the football that was going on. All I'm going to say is still, A, still don't want to be on that show, but B, it went the exact way I called it. Like once it got down to the last 2 episodes, I was like, oh, okay, well, at this point, it would make sense for her to just do this and then for him to do that. And then like, because if it were me, I'd want to do this. And like, boop, 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 exactly the way I thought. And my heart was broken. Like when they thought they had won. Woo! But yes, I watched it and I still don't want to be on that show.
Okay.
Grill dog smokes. Draven West be killing me.
Yeah.
So good morning, all. Happiest of Sundays on the iPhone. So no tagging. Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
So what did you think?
J-Dog,
what did you think? Jen, I want to know. You can text me also if you don't want to type too much. Yeah, 120 gas pumps. Yeah, that's crazy. So
I mean, it's a lot of gas.
Brianna said I get so annoyed when I find beef jerky places and they are all filled with sugar. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Just like, I mean,
yeah, I think they had one that was.
One out of the 30. We're gonna have one that doesn't have sugar. So you need
a chomps.
Yes. Jen said I was surprised at Ari's move, and I thought the last twist Suri did was great. I knew. I was just like, wait a minute, if I were her, I would do this. And it's exactly what she did. I didn't expect Ari to do what he did, but we knew that was gonna happen anyway. So he just did it to himself. I was like, ooh, I know.
The quiet time.
Still, like
the rest of us 55 people don't know what the heck you talking about.
Okay, so yeah, I was done.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Sarah's here. Says, good morning, everyone. Snow is so pretty here. This is a pretty snow that we're doing.
Exactly how you feel.
Driven West got my inaugural cook on the new grill last night. Delicious meats. We saw a Traeger in Costco. Was that where we thought? I was like, oh, Driven West.
We didn't get a Traeger. I got something different. I think Traeger was his old machine.
Maybe that's what it was. I feel like I heard you say Traeger. Okay, I feel like I heard you. Okay.
Side grader.
Yeah. To like a Trivec. So I don't know. What do you have now? Please. But I saw Traeger and it made me think of you. So Mary T here says, good morning to all the winners and all the wacky.
Hey,
Watcher. Snow is back here too.
Beep, beep, beep.
So there is some snow in Canada, just not where you are.
Snow is better than fire.
Yeah.
So there we
Snow's
go.
better than fire.
Yes. You don't want fire around.
So we watched football yesterday and it was all amazing. And there's more football today. And I'm happy about it. Like Sundays are usually the day where I get up and do stuff because Saturday is the day where I tell myself I'm going to get up and do stuff. Then I just start watching TV all day and I'm okay with that, but today I actually got to do some stuff, but football doesn't come on until like 3:30 anyway. So it's like, I have plenty of time to get all of that done. So
that's my wife.
Trish says Clubhouse is still live, but Keto peeps are busy. Yeah, we had a late night room last night. Beautiful Autumn Richard came up. No, we suggested they check out your channel. That's amazing.
See, look at you. You're being talked about, don't you know?
I know, right? Jen said non-scale victory this morning despite a gain on the scale. I'm in smaller jeans today. That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you know I had a non-scale victory yesterday? So I mean, actually the scale went down, but that's not the point. I had a mindset win yesterday. So normally when we go to the grocery store, I get one of those pre-made tubs of fruit, like the little, and that's my like treat on the weekends. It's like, I get a big thing of fruit because I normally have a little bit of strawberries every day with yogurt, but normally it's the berry one. It is the strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries, right? And I normally just eat that whole tub for like dessert or breakfast. Like on Saturday, that's when I eat it. Yesterday, we went to Meijer. They didn't have the berry ones. They only had the triple treat, which was the pre-cut up strawberries, blueberries, and pineapples. And like, old me would have just been like, oh no, pineapples, my blood sugar, blah, blah, blah. But no, I'm like, yesterday I was just like, oh, I want that fruit. And I ate the strawberries and the blueberries and the pineapples. It was so good. I was like, oh my gosh, that was so good. And then I just moved on, right? I was just like, that's it. There she blows. If I go get another one next week, they have the they have the berries. I'm going to go back to the berries. But like, I didn't just obsess too much over the fact that like, oh no, pineapples. And I didn't skip it because I wanted the pineapples, So I was happy about that. Also, non-scale victory. Richard made me some burger patties last night. That's him making the patties. Yeah, he's making the patties. And so, I was thinking I would load it up with like mustard and mozzarella cheese, not mozzarella, but cheddar cheese and stuff. But I was like, you know what? I want some ketchup. And so we had spicy ketchup from Christmas that is left over that barely gets used because I only eat ketchup once a year. And I was like, you know what? I want to use the spicy ketchup. So I just put the little spicy ketchup on 2 of my patties and I ate it and it was amazing. And I wasn't just like, oh no, the sugar, blah, 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 like, because I didn't go overboard, but I just ate what I wanted and I moved on. I was like, yep, that was delicious. And I moved on, right? And like, I'm really working too hard to not like reflect on like, oh man, should I have had that ketchup? Like ketchup of all things. No, don't, I'm over second guessing like, oh man, that condiment, Now granted, I am obsessed with ingredients and I definitely want to try to minimize, I still do the avocado oil mayo. Like I'm not doing regular salad dressing and mayo and stuff. Like I'm staying away from the oils. But other than that, and I'm sure the ketchup had high fructose corn syrup and I'm sure it did, but I'm just like, grand scheme of things, level it out. Like it very much improved my quality of enjoying the burger. And that I feel like that's all that matters. So I'm just saying.
Oh, the gymnastics you go through.
But that's what I'm just saying. But like people go through that.
I'm aware of that.
Draven West said my old machine was a Traeger. Oh, it's the RecTech. The new girl's the RecTech. I'm in redneck heaven, even though I'm not a redneck. That's pretty funny.
I knew it was
Jen said it was amazing. Both of my teams won. I would have been okay if Jacksonville won. I didn't really expect them to win. And then the second game, I didn't really care at all. I mean, but that wasn't even a game. Like at least at a certain point, you thought Jacksonville had a chance. The Giants never had a chance. So, Brianna said, who's doing the Super Bowl halftime show this year? That would be Rihanna. So I think I just saw her, like her ad because her hair was like woo. And I was like, that's going to be a banger because Rihanna has hits, but 1,000,000 to 1, they're not going to play the live version. They're going to play like the piped in version of her doing it.
I don't think they ever play the live version.
Sometimes they do. Beyonce be demanded to go live,
You have to actually do. Most people, typical people, don't ever play live.
Most people don't. I mean, even then, a few years ago when Katy Perry did it, totally lip sync. But I was like, oh, California girl. I was like, nobody. That was a great performance, right? I don't care if you have to be singing live, huffing and puffing because you're trying to dance too much. No, just put on a good show. And Katy Perry killed that. So,
you're so cute.
Rihanna has the halftime show. Mom's here finally.
Yay! She had to go to do things.
Yeah.
She had things to do.
Oh, Brianna said Triple J did a 5 a.m. room for a while that I went to, but then he stopped. So I'm rarely on Clubhouse. I'm so tired in the evening. I don't want to interact with humans. Same. I'm done. If I'm not going in the mornings, I'm not doing it.
I must have had the same conversation or something.
Yeah.
You and Brianna talk on the side.
I mean, we just got similar personalities. Yeah. Trish said, eat the damn fruit. You're right. Wear the damn shorts. Okay. Wear the damn tank top.
Well, especially when it comes down to you going through so many mental gymnastics, is you hurting yourself.
Yeah. See, Jen said, I get it, Autumn. I had sourdough toast with my breakfast yesterday, working hard not to regret it. Exactly. I'm over it.
Oh, no,
right?
I'm 100% believe it's
I saw that bread and I was like, gosh, that looks good. Is that keto bread? I don't even care. That looks great. Live your life. Like, I'm over it, right? Like, I'm just so over the rules. Like, now that I understand the components of a proper human diet and what food should make up the majority of your diet, as long as I eat that, I'm not tripping about the little things here and there. Because in my opinion, I would be kidding myself to try to deny the existence of the stuff that I like to eat. I'm not going to call it food. Like I would be kidding myself to deny that it exists, to think that it tastes nasty, to say, ooh, I eat that stuff and I feel like crap. I don't. So, I might as well just build the base of my diet with good, actual, real, healthy food. And then if I sprinkle some sprinklies on top of that, I'm not tripping because that is how I found, that is truly, now I understand what sustainability means. Like, it doesn't mean perfection. It doesn't mean, it just means truly consistency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't worry otherwise. As long as I truly know, like, I'm really happy that I've developed the real side of my brain that's like, Autumn, you know better. Autumn, and now, because at first it was just like, oh, well, it'll be okay. Why not just have a little, like I used to, but now I'm just, I have that voice in my head that's like, you know what choice you should be making. And I'm just like, cool, I'm going to do that. And then sometimes the voice is like, go for it, sis. And I'm like, thanks, you know, but it's not that all the time. It's not that everyday rationalization. I've really developed the habit of choosing the food that is right for me for the most part.
And it's about, just again, it's about your mental stress. Yeah. Keep your mental stress low. That way you're not going off the rails.
Exactly. Brianna said, Coach E just did an Instagram on Heinz ketchup. They now make sugar-free ketchup with stevia instead of sucralose. So if it tastes good, go for it.
Yeah. And it's a good alternative.
Hookman said, great job on the brain when times like that feel as good as decluttering a room. Yeah, exactly. Just mental clutter, just going out, you know. So
well, you have to realize the grand scheme of things.
Sam Bader said Beyonce is a legend that don't need lip sync when live. Yes, but I mean, even if she did want to use it, I'm not the type of person to be like, this person has no talent, you know, because I believe that there are different elements to being a good pop star. Being able to sing, one of the elements. Being able to perform and put on a visual spectacle, that's another element. I feel like at certain times, like I'm going to say, for instance, J-Lo, not the best singer. She's not up there with Beyonce, Celine Dion, Adele, people that have actual voices. Ability to put on a visual spectacle, top tier. You know, like she is up there with Beyonce, you know? And so I'm not saying that like it's the full package, because with technology, she can just boop, 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 put it through a computer, visual spectacle. You know, like I'm okay with that, right? So my ability on someone, you know, like my thoughts, judgment on someone's ability to be a good pop star performer is not whether or not they can actually sing the best. It's if they can perform the best. So even though people like Beyonce don't like to use, pre-recorded vocals, they do pre-record them. Whether or not they go with them, that's one thing, you know. But that's not, Beyonce is the best because she can sing live. I mean, no, Beyonce is the best because she's a top tier singer and a top tier performer, right? But don't do me. So Trish said, Brianna said, Brianna, I totally get it, especially when you're dealing with young people all day. Yeah, I couldn't be dealing with these kids. Draven West said, life is just too short. Don't sweat the slight detours. You know you'll be back on the main road. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just, oh no, 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Like, get out of here, bro. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Well, again, it's about you stressing yourself out.
Exactly. No one is, you know, I watched a TikTok yesterday about an intuitive eating person. And she was responding to a comment that says, I couldn't do intuitive eating. My brain just tells me to eat Oreos all the time. And she was just like, yo, let's go get some Oreos. You know, like before we go, like she was like, let's go to the store. She got some Oreos. She brought them home. She was like, answer these questions about Oreos. Number 1, why do you think this is a good or bad food? Number 2, where did you get those thoughts from? Number 3, how do you feel about yourself when you do this? I mean, it's just a matter of like being honest with yourself, you know? And she was like, look, let's eat an Oreo. Taste the Oreo. Oh, it's so good. How does it feel in your mouth? That's what she said. But, you know, like really get in tune with what it feels like to eat this Oreo. Is it good? Woo! Okay. Is your craving gone? No? Come on. Let's get another Oreo. I mean, it's just like, it's not a big deal. Eat Oreos every day for 2 weeks. Eventually, you will not want Oreos. And I'm a true believer of that, you know?
According to Chris Bear, he can't do that procedure.
But that's what I'm saying. But I think most people, or here's my thing,
comatose.
Or don't. Like either do or don't. But my whole thing is,
you have to know who you are.
If you're satisfied with the way that you are, you don't got to try things just to try to. I'm not. Look, if you know you can't eat Oreos, I'm not telling you like, well, all of a sudden to just eat them. No.
I think that's where Chris lies.
But I'm the type of, I'm the type of person where I have to try to develop boundaries, because when I extremely restrict, I extremely go off the rails, right? So that's all. I'm just saying. You are in your mind. I'm just like, I'm over this thought of like, oh no, this food is bad. I secretly want it so bad, but you just can't have it. Like, no, just eat it if you want it. But recognize that's not food. Like, you know, so that's where I go with them. Tanya said, dealing with sinus issues this week, made a pot of coffee and put the kettle on for tea, trying to drown this mucus out. Why did I put coffee in my cup with ginger, turmeric? Oh, that was the teacup, wasn't it? I drank it.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't wasting nothing. No. I'm not throwing that away now.
Yes. Mary T said you're beating your food issues by habitually changing the habit. Yeah, that's what it takes. And that is truly the work I feel like I'm doing. So, yes. I feel good about that. So, exactly. Joyce said, I have realized that I can put food in the right place. I can have chocolate, but I don't need it every day. I can have it every once in a while and then get back on track. Exactly. Right. Yep. So that's kind of where I am too. I'm just like, I've really gotten to a point where I enjoy my everyday diet. I'm not looking for time. Are you okay?
He's back.
Are you okay?
He's back.
I'm not looking for time. Like, I'm not looking forward to the time when I don't have to eat my everyday diet anymore. And I think that's the biggest change in my approach to all of this. Something's wrong with my dog, you guys. Okay.
He just misses being on the screen.
Yeah. So, that's it. That's really what I'm working on.
That's nice.
Yeah. Cujo. Yeah, this dog is a menace. And then there's beautiful Maddie just standing over there, being all quiet, yawning, just being a good girl while Alex is taking up all the attention with all of his rage. Debbie said, so is Clubhouse never in the morning anymore? I'm not saying that. It may be. I'm generally not on there, but people might be out there. So.
Yes.
Kim said, good morning, old whackers. Just getting around using my Nush from Keto Palooza made waffles.
Yay!
How was it? I love Nush pancake mix.
There you go, Kim.
Nush is my favorite of the mixes. I love the flaxiness of it. Like, I love the Nush. Yeah, like I love that. So.
You mean the ones you already made or the ones you got to make yourself?
The ones they have to make yourself. No. I don't do that because I don't make them myself. But if I did, that's the one I would use,
You're so cute.
Brianna said, did we have a Patreon call this month? Did I miss it? So one of them already happened. The next one's coming up on Thursday. You should check your calendar. So
look at you.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So yes, so Debbie's here says fierce, ferocious dog. Oh, he's something all right. Yeah, getting on my nerves, dog. Yeah, exactly. So
how your sister's face?
I mean, it's just the worst. Like this dog is a nightmare, but I love him so much.
Y'all both act alike.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No. Okay, so I got a busy day. I have a lot of travel coming up over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, you
do. But it doesn't really affect us till starting next Sunday. So we'll be on the live, and then I'll let you guys know what the schedule's looking like. But it's a lot, what I'm talking about, which I'm excited because I'm racking up those evenings, or like the hotel evenings, the Sky Miles. Like I'm getting all of them. Brianna said, I love Nush. It's also easy because you only have to add water. Exactly, right? Mary T said, everyone needs to do the work you're doing for permanent weight loss. The strict part of weight loss is important too, but the job is not done until the issues are dealt with. Exactly. I love that. Yeah, like the consistency part.
Glossing over wounds.
Deciding when it makes sense to go off track and then when you're just placating yourself, like when you're just rationalizing, like that, just being honest with yourself. Exactly. And I really think my food journal is helping a lot with that too. So, because in the moment, like everything in your body can be telling you, I need this thing. This is why I need this,
exactly.
But if you plan for it ahead of time, you really see like, it's not that serious. Don't let that feeling in your head make you feel like you need it. Like, come on now,
Yeah. Unless you just can't do, like I said, some people just, when you say they crack one, and then the whole box is gone.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
So like, that's you, don't.
Or, like I said, I always have rules. Like now my rule is like, you have to eat the entire keto or like food portion of your meal before you put something on top of it. Your whole meal can't be a box of cereal.
That's what Dr. Cyrus.
Yes.
He said that on the cruise, didn't he? He said, eat your keto food first. Eat
the real food. If you want to add anything on top of it.
If you got
But that used to be my problem. I don't need to eat any of my keto food because this whole day I'm just going to eat a dozen donuts and some Pop-Tarts and a bowl of cereal. It's like, no, eat real food. Like I used to always think, no, I don't want to waste my keto food since I'm already going off plan. I'm just going to save that for when I'm completely on plan for a day. That don't make no sense. Nope. Eat the real food, so
and you'd be surprised.
Yeah. And so that's just how I approach it. But okay, we're getting off here. Got a lot of stuff to do today. Watching football toward the end of it. But we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.